OpenAI has improved its embedding models. It's now better and cheaper. What is an embedding model? So embedding models, the way it works is essentially it's creating a representation of a sentence or of a paragraph into vectors. Vectors are a sequence of numbers that um, represents the whole concept. As you can see here, let's say that this Hossein Paul's word is given into the embedding models. The output of the embedding model are a sequence of numbers. Why is it useful? Today's we have a technique called retrieval augmented generations. That's behind the application that you might be familiar with, like chat with your PDF or chat with your knowledge base. So essentially is when you have documents, the document must be converted into vectors by the embedding models. Vectors are sometimes called index. So essentially, the embedding models is a key component in the retrieval augmented generation. We might, Kestan will probably have another session to share about the advance in RAG or retrieval augmented generation in the future. But for now, this is the idea. The embedding model is working as a core behind the scene. So OpenAI has released to embedding model number 3. It has two versions, the small one and the large ones. The performance is significantly better than the previous models. So on this benchmark, the new model improved significantly, maybe like 10% based on their previous model. So this is the multi-language benchmark. This is an English-only benchmark. So in terms of English languages, the improvement is not that significant yet. The large model, the large embedding-3 model, significantly does perform better than the the small version and the previous versions. On the other side, the cost, especially for the smaller model, is 5 times cheaper, but perform better. So I think like everyone in the RAG community is probably going to switch from the ADA version 2 to the text-embedding-3 model. Now, what I find very useful is the size of the vectors too. So the embedding models digest the given text into a sequence of numbers, and the longer the sequence, the better it remembers or the better it represents that given text, right? But again, the longer the vectors, the more computation and storage you need to do, or you need to have to handle such RAG computation. But OpenAI shows that given that, assuming that you are using the embedding-3 large model, you can shorten the sequence that you want, but you can keep the performance relatively well. For example, for the large model, the maximum length is about 3072, but the score is about 64%. But if you shorten it down to only 256, you can still the performance is only dropped by 2%. But I think you can save up a lot of memory and processing, probably by what, like 8 times. I think it's worth it. And the way the API for shortening the sequence is really well implemented. You just specify the length that you need. You don't need to do anything else. You just say that, okay, I just want like 256, and that's it. That's all you need to do. Thank you very much for watching our video. If you like it, leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. case done by AI, and see you at our next video.